Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the playoffs for WSSEA's Rocket League tournament. And with me in the casting booth tonight is TBH. TBH, how are you feeling about these two teams?
I am feeling fantastic. This is going to be an incredible game of Rocket League, an incredible match. And how appropriate is it that this is happening as the FIFA World Cup is in full swing? These kids must feel like this is their World Cup. And we actually have the privilege of watching last year's champions at work. Burlington-Edison High School won last year. Kennedy, who are their opponents, Kennedy Catholic, didn't make it into the finals. They were knocked out in semifinals. Their opponents last year, Royal, were eliminated. They didn't make it to playoffs, but you know what they say: the best revenge. They have a chance at a big success tonight. They don't have a far-off record from Burlington-Edison at all. Their very first opponent is the defending champion. It really depends on how they adjust to the psychological burden. Are they excited? Are they going to get in their own way? Really, once you're on the pitch, you have to just treat them like any other opponent.
Absolutely. It's a chance for redemption for Kennedy High School. And like you said, Burlington took second in Division A with a 5-1 record. That's pretty good. And of course, Kennedy Catholic was part of the three-way tie for the first place in Division B. 6-1, let the record show. So both of these teams are extremely capable of showing us some of the best Rocket League here in this division. And I'm just as excited as you.
Yes, absolutely. And whoever wins this time is going up against the winner of Lake Stevens versus Ilwaco next week. That's going to be one heck of a match. I'm kind of regretting that we don't have a time machine here because I can't wait to see how that one plays out.
And remember, the semifinals are going to be taking place on the 6th of December, 4 p.m. PST, while the final match is going to be taking place. The grand finals is going to be taking place on the 13th of December, so you wouldn't want to miss on any of those. Be sure to tune in exactly this time next few weeks. But as of right now, Burlington-Edison going up against Kennedy Catholic. What are the predictions for this one?
Honestly, this one might be too close to call. Obviously, Burlington-Edison, last year's champions, good record coming in here. Triumphed overalls in the bracket, but that could go any number of different ways. They could be complacent. They could be cocky. They think, "Oh, we won last year. Oh, we beat these finals last year." But their opponents also, it depends on how they respond. They might be discouraged. They're thinking, "Oh, we're up against the champions. We're screwed." They might think, "Okay, this is our shot. This is our chance at glory," and they might come out of the gate super hard, super fast. That's what we saw on Monday's game with Meridian. They just came out so aggressively that they caught Seattle Prep completely off guard and kind of ran away with it for a while. So it almost feels completely up in the air. You remember, I think it was the 2010 or 14 World Cup where they had the octopus trying to pick who would win the games? I feel like I'm the octopus, but I'm completely stumped.
All right. Fair enough. Then I guess it's up in the air here in the casting booth. We'll find out who is gonna be crowned the winner between these two teams. But of course, I have to say, Burlington-Edison, state champions of the last season, they're looking pretty strong.
They are. They did have an extremely good season, and they've earned their place here. They didn't get a bye. They didn't get, "Oh, you're the champions. You're going right into the playoffs." No, they had to earn their spot. But so did every other team here. So did Lake Stevens. So did Kennedy Catholic. Everyone is here because they deserve to be here. there are no easy
Mm.
battles from here on out. And we look like we are ready to get up onto the pitch. So the kickoff is at any second now. I hope you're all ready for some awesome Rocket League. I know I am.
Absolutely. And of course, once again, thanks to the Washington Army National Guard for making this league possible. We're here
Mm.
just because of you. And
Mhm.
it cannot get any better than this. The first game of the playoffs. The teams are ready, and we are ready to head into the pitch. And of course, like you said, Burlington-Edison, last year champions. I don't sound like a broken record, but once again, this team is one scary mechanical team, and it's going to be very fun to see them in action again.
And I'm looking forward to seeing how Kennedy Catholic responds because I'm not sure if we saw them in any of our WSSEA streams. So I'm really curious what they've got up their sleeve.
It'll be fun to see what they pull off here against the reigning champions. It's going to be a best of 5, so plenty of time for both of these teams to read each other's strategies and figure out what is the best course of action.
Absolutely. And I love these moments right before kickoff, the tension in the air, your metaphorical cleats digging into the turf, knowing that the hopes and dreams of your teammates, your classmates, your friends and family back home, riding on these few moments. This is going to be maybe an hour-long game, but it's going to define their lives, or at least their year. And, the pressure crushes some people, but other people, they take that pressure and turn it into time.
And hopefully we'll see the latter here today. Game number 1 of the best of 5 series already underway. Burlington-Edison
winning the kickoff. Kennedy Catholic right up onto the goal. Run, girls, run, living up to their name.
Here we go. Just as exciting. Burlington-Edison on the blue side, Kennedy Catholic reigning on the orange side. So far, Burlington-Edison have started off strong here with some amount of possession plays here and there. But now Kennedy Catholic on the counter, opportunity for a shot on target, saved by Raf Jeffy, extremely accurate.
That was almost a goal 30 seconds into the first game. Remember what I was saying about Kennedy Catholic opening up aggressive to try to catch Burlington-Edison flat-footed? I think they were reading my notes. I think they saw my script.
But it seems like they didn't read it well enough.
Burlington-Edison 1 up thanks to a quick shot from Ref. Kennedy Catholic too aggressive. Completely left their gate open, their goal open. Ref sees his opportunity, their opportunity, and takes 1-0 Burlington-Edison, showing why they're the champions.
Absolutely. Here they go. First goal going to Burlington-Edison. And now, Kennedy Catholic. Once again, they are on the offensive side here. Jeffy looking to get out of their own half. It's going to be the second man. Run, girls, run. To get this ball out of the corner. Here they go. Jeffy on the ball. Decides to go for the demo play here.
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, the first goal still in the Burlington-Edison side. Kennedy Catholic, they're struggling to get out of their own half. So Burlington-Edison, they're looking for another goal right here. But Jeffy, look at that. Another opportunity in front of the net, saved by Ronan Monkey.
Yeah, what a save. That was so close. He had maybe a second to spare there. Just excellent defensive work. And you can see them trying to follow up on it. And run, girls, run right there. Going towards the goal again. Just a bit wide. No chance on that one. Pass intercepted, but Raf back there getting another shot deflected. You can't fault their aggression and their determination. These two teams are just getting right in each other's faces. Is this a Rocket League game or is this a fight? It feels like they're throwing punches.
Well, it's still the first game. They're looking to understand what the vibes are, what the strategy is that Burlington-Edison is putting off here. And so far, Burlington-Edison, they've come out on top. But Kennedy Catholic, they're not going to sit down and let this happen to them. They're on the offense here, and they've been here for a while. All they need to do is apply more pressure and get that final touch onto the back of the net. Here's the opportunity for Preston, but it's sent into the corner. And Edison, they live to see another day in this lead. Raf, opportunity for a shot on target. That's not the best save, but here it is. The clear coming in from Preston off the air, and here he goes again for the air dribble, saved again by Raf. This team's defense has been phenomenal.
I like just how aggressive and determined Raf is. It feels like every Burlington-Edison attack, every charge, Raf is right here.
I mean, both on the offense and the defense here. Raf has been a monster so far in the first half of this game, but it's not going to be enough as Jeffy still gets it over too. But Raf, here he is once again. The method to the madness here in this field. Burlington-Edison still up by 1, and Kennedy Catholic, they're looking to get the second goal. Jeffy, an extremely good save in front of the orange net. Now, an opportunity for a shot on target saved.
Oh,
Never mind, own goal by Burlington-Edison, and Kennedy Catholic have tied it all up.
Yeah, what a shot from Jeffy. You saw that beautiful setup. Knew exactly how to get it right where it needed to be. That was a bit of an own goal. You saw the defense knock it up into the goal a little. I think he set that up beautifully. He knew exactly what was going to happen there. And he's Kennedy Catholic already running away with the first kickoff of the new set. That is complete garbage, what I just said. But you know what he meant, the new kickoff. And really just showing that they are here to play.
Absolutely, and now this is what you want to see right here in the first game of the playoffs, just to see how competitive these games can be. The last team, last year's reigning champion, they're good, but Kennedy Catholic, they have improved since the last season, and they are here to take the crown from them. Burlington-Edison on the possession play right now, but Kennedy Catholic, they have an answer for that real quickly as they send this down center. Jeffy, a little far away. It's going to be going off the sidewall. Opportunity for another air dribble going off the
Oh,
backboard. No second touch for him. And Burlington-Edison, they're still tied up.
still tied up indeed. I love the defensive play from these teams, from Raph, from Jeffy, from Ronan Monkey Flu. It seems like Fish Stick right here, knocking it away from the net. Seems like every time you make a move, your teammates and your enemies are right there waiting, and they just know exactly where they need to be. There's some excellent coordination and communication going on behind these screens. I can tell just looking.
Oh, the demo play coming in from Jeffy. Run, goes, run. There he is.
Goal! Run, girls, run, putting Kennedy Catholic up 2-1 with a beautiful shot.
There
They gotta
he
feel really
is. And I
good
mean, the
about
physical
that
play.
one.
Look
how
at the
they just
physical play.
kind of take the angle and just bump it into the goal. Gotta be feeling real good about that one.
Absolutely. Kennedy Catholic now up by one here. Burlington-Edison looking for an opportunity to gain the one goal deficit right back. But Kennedy Catholic, they're not going to shut down really quickly. They want more. They're hungry for more, and run goes run. He's in the exact position. Gets bumped away. Fist stick now. Opportunity for a double. Taken away by Preston. Sent it to the corner. But opportunity still remaining for Burlington-Edison as Raf. We see the man, the myth, looking for an offensive showing here. Taken away over to Kennedy Catholic. 15 seconds remaining here. All they need to do is hold on out, or maybe even secure a goal in the process. Will they be able to do it? Burlington-Edison, they're looking to get out of their own half, but they're struggling to do so. They're running out of boost, and Kennedy Catholic have their number here in game number one. And it seems like as soon as this ball drops down, that is gonna be it for the
That
Burlington-Edison
is
side, and the ball still up. Another
still a
opportunity for
live ball. Wow.
Burlington-Edison. Air dribble, Ronan sending it down center. Another shot saved, and finally ball drops down for Kennedy, and game number one goes to the Kennedy Catholic High.
Burlington-Edison must be feeling a little shell-shocked right now. They came into this game and they got sucker punched. I don't think they were expecting this. I mean, yes, Kennedy Catholic was the semifinalist last time out, but you don't expect to come back to your home territory, the defending champions, and take a shellacking like. I mean, maybe that's a harsh word. It was a very close game, but losing the first game of the set isn't a great sign for Burlington-Edison. What you're the more experienced Rocket Leaguer here of the two of us. But what adjustments do you think they can make?
So Burlington-Edison, right? They were going for quantity over quality of shots. You see 5 shots coming in from Raf, but only one being turned into a goal, and that just goes to show that they need to be more patient with the amount of shots they're going for. Make sure that the quantity and the strength, the power that they have on their shots is a lot better than what we see right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels like they're just kind of going for broke at a few places, and I think maybe they need to support Rafa a little better. Rafa is taking the lead so often, and so often the tip of their spear. It's like, where the hell are the other guys?
Absolutely. The offense really needs to be spread out among the 3 players of the team. But so far, Kennedy Catholic enjoying their game 1 lead. And here they are on the first kickoff, already in possession of the sidewall. Raf, here he is, looking to take it right back. The ground pinch, sends it onto the net, but Preston takes it, sends it to the other side. And Ronan Monkey, here he is. A lot of back and forth here in game 1. It's just 20, in game 2, 20 seconds in.
Hey, you were wondering why I said that I couldn't even pretend to guess how this game was going to go. I think you can see where I was coming from now. Look at how evenly matched they are. They are meeting each other move for move. And every time one of them does something, it's like the other team saw it coming and was reading the playbook. As we see Ronan trying to set up a shot, denied. Bit of a collision in the midfield as Kennedy Catholic running away with the ball, but unable to get a good angle. But what's this? What's this? Shot deflected. Run girls run, trying to get back into it. What can they do? Raph knocking it out of the air. Jeffy right there. Bit of a Raph versus Jeffy showdown here. Battle of the strikers. Preston trying to get in. Is that? Nope, not quite a goal yet. Everyone trying to rush into that net, trying to avoid the collisions that we're seeing, trying to avoid Burlington-Edison getting a chance to take that deadly shot, because we know this is a game coming down to a game where one goal might be the difference. It's just one person being in the right place at the right time. And Run Girls Run coming down, but Raph right there. Bit of a brawl going on in front of the BE net.
Oh, that was an opportunity for the very first goal for the Kennedy Catholic side, and they continue to apply so much pressure. It's only a matter of time when Kennedy Catholic take that 1-goal lead. Burlington-Edison now in possession, looking to get out of their own half. Jeffy is going to be denying them the opportunity now. The first goal could be coming in anytime soon. Run, girls, run, shot on target, and it's a waterfall into the orange, into the blue net. Burlington-Edison are now down by 1.
Now down by 1 indeed. What a shot from Run Girls Run. There's just only so much you can keep track of at once with these games, especially when there's only 3 of you. You know, this isn't soccer where you have the luxury of 11 guys on the pitch. Your eyes have to keep track of so much. You have to remember so many things going on. There's only so much your teammates can tell you.
Absolutely.
Almost another goal immediately. Jeffy trying to make a statement there, but not quite able to get the right angle on it. Preston trying to follow up. Ronan Monkey Crew knocking it into the wall, turning into a bit of a battle here. Refs right there, seeing them making a run down to the Kennedy Catholic goal, but not able to get there. Intercepted. Jeffy running away with it. Preston also running away with it. Going back towards the goal. Oh, what a save that was. That felt so close.
Absolutely, a very close call indeed here for the Burlington-Edison High. It could have gone down by 2 goals there. Kennedy Catholic, they're looking for another opportunity, and the number of times they have just run away with the offense, it has been quite surprising that Burlington-Edison haven't had the response to it. Here's one though, but Jeffy comes in with a save. Preston goes up a little too high, but he still gets the save anyways. Off the corner they go, sends it onto the midfield. Here's Raph, no boost to work with plenty of momentum to send this one into the back of the net. Hits the post, and Jeffy is there to show this one out. Burlington-Edison, they're struggling to take that very first goal, and that might just come back to bite them. Kennedy Catholic, 2 minutes remaining here in this game. They're already up by 1, and they're looking for more.
Looking for more indeed. They've already tasted the blood in the water. And you know, they're Lancers and BE are Tigers. They've got that first dig of the lance into the Tigers' ribs, and they are not satisfied. They want that Tiger dead.
And I mean, that's a pretty equal analogy here for Burlington-Edison High, considering what the mascot is for this high school. And of course, 90 seconds remaining here. Kennedy Catholic looking to get out of their own half. Burlington-Edison, you love to see the amount of pressure they're applying here, but like I said, quality over quantity has to take place. The shots need to be more strong if they want to take this goal again. I mean, Kennedy Catholic, the kind of defense that they've showed here, it might just be very difficult for these shots to go in if they have no power.
Yeah, they really need to not only coordinate it better, but maybe go after it a little harder. But is this soccer or rugby with all these scrums and brawls we keep seeing right in front of the team nets? But as I'm saying that, Run Girls Run, trying to angle for another shot. Goal! Jeffy, 2-0, Kennedy Catholic. And this is a very, very bad situation for the returning champs now. This is potentially going to put Kennedy Catholic on set point, on match point, if Burlington-Edison cannot respond and respond soon. This is looking dark.
Hey, I believe in the winning champion side. I'm sure they can come up with something here. We still got 50 seconds remaining. It's a 2-goal lead. Could have already been 3 there, but Kennedy Catholic look to get this out of their own half. Here's Preston. Now to Run Girls Run. The edgeable, the not first touch good enough. Fire stick here, Preston. Once again, sending it onto the corner. Raph. We know what this man can do if given plenty of space, but so far the space hasn't been enough. A bump to the team could have resulted in Burlington-Edison scoring, but so far it has all just been dust and glitter for Burlington-Edison as they're struggling to just get their hands on the ball again.
Yeah, Casey's on the pitch, and he really needs to kick for that ball because there's about to be no joy in Mudville. 5, 4, 3, 2, One, and that is live still. Can they do something with this? That was a nice move there. Can they get into it? Ref trying to make something happen here, but not gonna happen. Game 2 winner, Kennedy Catholic, going up onto match point, about to unseat the defending champions in what might already be the biggest potential upset of these entire playoffs. Wow, I don't think Burlington-Edison was expecting this. I do not think they were expecting such a strong team as their very first opponents.
Absolutely not here in this playoffs. They are quite shaken. They are quite taken aback as well
Mm,
with the kind of skills Kennedy are bringing onto the table. But
yeah.
now this is the final opportunity for Burlington Edison to show what they're made of, why they
Mhm.
were the reigning champions before, to set up the reverse sweep right here, and it starts right now here in game number 3.
Yes. And of course, we've seen reverse sweeps happen. We've seen stranger things happen. We've seen comebacks. It's entirely possible Burlington Edison does turn this around. They're the champions for a reason. But we have to see what they can figure out. They have to get serious about this. And not a great sign as Kennedy Catholic winning the first kickoff of the game. But a good save from Raf. Not quite enough. Oh, but that is getting it away from the net. And Raf already chasing it again. One thing I like from Kennedy Catholic is you can see the entire team moving behind their moves. They rotate in very efficiently, almost like sharks in the water. One guy comes in and the other two are waiting in their wings, swing in as needed. Raph and his teammates kind of scatter in comparison, perhaps trusting their greater individual skill.
And that is exactly the point here. Burlington Edison not playing as one collective unit, while Kennedy Catholic, they are a tank to be reckoned with so far. Because here's an opportunity for Burlington
Oh,
Edison now to take that first goal, but they
is
keep
that going to
hitting
go in?
the post, and this is some really unfortunate stuff for Burlington Edison. Keep hitting the post again and again, and you're not going to be getting a goal, while Kennedy Catholic, here they are
Mhm.
looking for the very first opportunity. And now on to Raf as he sends it down center, taken away by the backboard defense, and of course, still Burlington Edison, they're looking for
Oh,
that very first goal. The accuracy is just not there, though.
yeah, but it's harder than it looks. It's harder to send that ball towards the goal than it looks, especially when you're in a super fast car. I mean, think about why so many soccer games end 0-0, 1-0. It's the same thing, but you're in a rocket car.
Fair enough, but I mean, once again, these players, 2,000 hours of
Oh,
Rocket League experience. But once again, look at that. Another save coming in from the defensive side here. Kennedy Catholic looking to still make this game tied and, of course, total. Now,
mm,
an opportunity to challenge this, but Raf has plenty of time on the ball, looks for a flip reset. It's a little too slow, and
little
it's
too.
just, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but this is the problem right now that Burlington Edison are facing. The accuracy and the power on their touches is what gets Kennedy Catholic the possession, and then the goal.
Yeah, not only accuracy and power, but presence. I mean, look at this. Anytime the Burlington Edison players go down towards the pitch, they find themselves in 2-on-1s. It seems like often they rush in and try to engage Kennedy in one-on-ones. They try to turn it into one-on-one soccer, but it's 3 players. And every time one of them moves forwards, there's 2 orange cars on their back. But not going to do it this time. Fish Stick scores. Burlington Edison 1-up. And this is the chance they needed. That might be the shot in the arm the team needed to get back in this as they realize they can crack Kennedy's defense. It's not as all powerful, it's not as smothering as they think. And Fish Stick might just have saved his team. We'll have to see how it goes as they win the first kickoff, the next kickoff. And already Jeffy with the ball, but this could go anyway. This is not over yet, not by a long shot.
Absolutely not. And so far, Burlington Edison, they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We see the rotations coming in. We see the defense holding on strong here as we see the clears coming in as well. Kennedy Catholic now opportunity. Bottom right corner shot saved by
Oh
Raf.
boy.
And Burlington Edison, they have really stepped up their play here, both on the offense and the defensive side. Let's see. They're able to
I
keep
would.
this up. Kennedy Catholic run goes run. Sends
Oh,
it down
run
center,
girls.
but nobody there to pick it up.
Nobody there to pick it up. There's only so fast these little cars can go. Only so fast your little legs can go in the beautiful game. But is that going to do it? Not quite. Jeffy already following up, making sure that can't go in. Nothing slippery happens. They're probably keeping a close eye on Fish Stick right now. Run Girls Run trying to follow up. Turtle on 7 FPS. I'm just going to call them Turtle. Going on ahead. There's an intercept and another intercept. Bit of a passing battle there. Raf is there. D9.
All right, here they go. Kennedy Catholic once again back on the counter. Jeffy sends it over to
Oh,
his
there's
teammate,
fish
but the
stick.
teammates are looking for the boost, and the defense
Uh-oh.
is spread wide open for
A
Burlington
little
Edison to
wide, a
take this
little high.
advantage. But once again, send it into the corner, and Kennedy Catholic get out of their own
That's
half. But is it
undefended.
gonna be enough? Ronan makes it back in time, and of course the momentum is there for the Edison side to hold on to this defense. Kennedy Catholic, they're running out of time. 60 seconds remaining here. Still good enough time to take this one goal lead back, but once again, do not forget that they have to they have to defend this offensive powerhouse as well.
Yeah, they might want to start. Oh, Ref with another goal. 2-0 now. That he's been waiting on that for a while. You could see he kept setting up that offensive attack, that aerial assault, going up and sending the ball down and over the defenders. He kept setting that up and setting that up and setting that up. And this time it finally worked. This shows you that patience and dedication and keeping a cool head can pay off. That was just a little high for Jeffy, his biggest rival so far. Almost another goal right off the pole. What a save that was. A big old brawl in front of the BE goal. I mean, turning this into 2-1 wouldn't be enough, but it would potentially snap Burlington-Edison's nascent momentum. I mean, they've only just started getting back into this series, and you want to smother that momentum as soon as you can.
Absolutely, and so far, Burlington-Edison, they have all the momentum in the world to go into game number 4 here. Kennedy Catholic, they're still looking for that very first goal, and here even a consolation goal would do good for them because you want to break that pressure, you want to break that momentum going on to the blue side. Kennedy Catholic, one more opportunity here in the corner, looking to send this down center, failing to do so, and it seems like 2-0 might just be the name of this game here. Make it 3-0 as Raf. My God.
Somebody gave Raph a fresh Powerade between games or something because he is just on this game. It seems like nothing can go wrong for this guy. Burlington-Edison now with 1-2 on the board, showing that they are the returning champs for a reason, and just they're not going to let it be that easy. They are not going to say goodbye to their playoff dreams with such simplicity. They're just, Kennedy Catholic's playing the wrong game if they think it's going to be that simple.
Absolutely. And once again, look at that. Look at the amount of shots coming in from Burlington-Edison. 11 to the comparison of 7. And this time, you have to point out that this time every single shot has been extremely coordinated. We see a lot more touches before heading into the orange net. The passing plays aren't there. The power is there. The accuracy could use some work, but it's still a lot better than the first 2 games.
Absolutely. I think they were coming in almost sleepwalking a little. They were maybe a little overconfident. And those 2 games were they needed to be between games. They didn't have a quick little huddle and be like, guys, we're dropping the ball here. We got to do something about this. Let's work things out. Let's strategy. Because these are the champions. They've been in this kind of jam before, over and over and over again. You know how you become a winner? You lose a lot.
And so far, Burlington-Edison, they have lost 2 games in a row. It just goes to show that they are ready to take this series right back in their own hands as we head on into game number 4. We see Kennedy Catholic, they're still at match point. All they need is one more game. All they need is one more good game in order to head on into the second round of the playoffs. However, Burlington-Edison on the other side, they still need 2 in order to take this best of 5 series. Here's Raf looking for the opportunity to set up the very first goal. And the first goal, of course, like I said, is extremely crucial here. You get the first goal, the momentum that you were carrying on from the last game, it's still there with you.
Yeah, we were talking about this being a game of momentum and energy and mental pressure. The mental stack is just so high in any esport, but especially when it's fast-paced as this, where you're keeping track of so much all at once. It's a little like fighting games, which are, where I usually commentate. You can see where this could go 2 ways. Kennedy Catholic could get overwhelmed by the pressure of needing one more game to seal the deal and move on in the tournament. Or Burlington-Edison could drown in the pressure of needing to be perfect twice. Either way. But it looks like Burlington-Edison, rather than crumbling to dust, waking up under that pressure. Kennedy Catholic with good defense, not letting those shots come in so easy. Fish stick right up on that ball. And let's see what happens. That is not going to go in. Ronan Monkey Flu sending it away. Return to sender. Thank you very much. No one lives at this address.
Kennedy Catholic now on the defensive side, we see them struggling to get out of their own half, just like last game. So it just goes to show that Burlington-Edison, they have what it takes in order to step up their game once again. Kennedy Catholic, here's Jeffy in the corner, a lot of boost to work with, sends it down center for a pass. The accuracy and the strength's just not there. Fistic gets the save anyways. 90 seconds in, we're still tied up.
Something, I'm not sure if this is anything, I might be seeing things, but it seems like Kennedy Catholic sets up more long-range shots. And what they do is they send those shots down the pitch, threaten the goal to force Burlington-Edison to respond. And then the whole team moves in behind the ball while Burlington-Edison is scattered. That was a very effective, dominating strategy in the first 2 games. But this time, Burlington-Edison might be wise to the trick.
Yeah, I agree. Look at the amount of opportunities that Burlington-Edison are making in front of the orange net. It's just a matter of time when one of them goes in, because the boost for the orange side is running out. And here's another shot coming in from Raf, and here's another one. It's like I said, the boost ran out, and Burlington-Edison have taken the 1-goal lead.
That was really entirely on Kennedy Catholic. Raph was just idly sitting there waiting for his teammate to send him the ball at the exact angle he needed. They had all the time in the world to see what he was setting up and do something about it, and they let him slip beneath their notice. Oh, a bit of a scrum on the kickoff there. Raph getting it. He is a kickoff monster this set. He has just been there every time, and he's just such a threat, such an overpowering threat. And another goal already. What was I saying? Look at this guy. It's unreal. Already 2 up, 2-0, and we have 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in the game. Someone really did give this guy a fresh infusion of Wheaties and Powerade. Maybe Lionel Messi called him and like, hey, I heard you were playing Rocket League, because wow.
I mean, it's only been half the game. Burlington-Edison, they've already taken a 2-goal lead here. I mean, if the pattern goes on, we might just see them taking this best-of-5 series like how they were fated to do, because so far the reverse sweep is completely in order. Kennedy Catholic, a lot of demos. Now they are. I mean, got 2 players now in front of the net, so Burlington-Edison, the defense still holds on strong here. Raf in the corner, taking his sweet time to get out of his own half, which he does now. Kennedy Catholic, they need to answer back, and they need to answer quick. Jeffy on the ball, sends it down center into the blue side. Ronin Monkey taking a little too much time. The accuracy is there. The pass comes down. Takes the first shot on target. Kennedy Catholic only down by 1 now.
I am noticing that Burlington-Edison's goals come from, I mean, this isn't always the case. Raf's second goal was beautifully set up, but their goals tend to be like individual, and Kennedy Catholics tend to be the entire team rallying around the ball. It's interesting seeing the 2 approaches play out.
Yeah, and I mean, Kennedy Catholic, right? They're trying to gain back the momentum. We see them more spread out in their rotations. They're trying to get an answer to the kind of offense that Burlington-Edison has showed here, looking to keep the possession to themselves, not sending it wide a lot more often. Preston he had the opportunity to get that equalizer, but so far, we're just not seeing it. Burlington-Edison, they're keeping their cool, they're keeping their calm, but can they keep it for much longer? Yes, they can. Fistic comes in with another save.
Yeah, you can see them just not at all daunted. They're coming back into this. They're kind of remembering who the hell they are and really just getting comfortable. I was talking about this at the start of the game, how the pressure could cut both ways. Kennedy Catholic might get overwhelmed by the expectations in front of them, but not going to happen. Jeffy ties it up, 2-2, a minute left. What a goal at the exact right time they needed it. Kennedy Catholic smelling blood in the water. And can Burlington-Edison recover? Can they rally and turn it into 3-0? Because obviously, no draws in Rocket League. We're going into overtime if it stays 2-2.
Just like that, right? In a matter of a minute, this is what Rocket League is all about. In a matter of a minute, tides turn, and they have turned for the better, at least for the Kennedy Catholic side here. 2-2, Burlington-Edison now shaken up with the kind of offensive playstyle that we see from Kennedy Catholic side, and here it is, the final nail in the coffin here to take that 1-goal lead. Jeffy, here he is.
Jeffy. Wow. I was saying they smell it. They smell the blood. They know this is their chance to knock out the defending champions. And Jeffy just right there. Jeffy, their answer to Raf, undoubtedly. What an offensive powerhouse this whole game. But wow, this is what I was talking about, where I'm concerned by how often both teams just leave the goal unattended. And another goal already. Run, girls, run. Are you kidding me?
Well, it seems like this is the perfect metaphor of waking up from your deep slumber and having all the energy in the world to keep shooting at the back of the net. Kennedy Catholic taking 4 goals in a row here, and with 30 seconds remaining, it seems like they have already secured the spot to the semifinals.
I mean, it's not over until it's over, especially because that ball is live until it hits the ground. Anything can happen. I've seen stranger things happen. But Kennedy Catholic just coming alive at the last possible moment. An extremely clutch situation. But look at that attempted shot. Didn't work out, but that was a beautiful try. But 10 seconds left. 10 seconds to make something happen. This might be it. This might be it. Can they figure something out? What's Jeffy going to do? He's not going to let them make another goal. That is 1 second left. What happens when that ball hits earth? It is over. Kennedy has unseated the champions. The Kings have fallen from their throne. Run, girls, run. Jeffy, hosts of their teams, hosts of their schools, hosts of their families and their towns, going on ahead to semifinals and unseating Burlington-Edison, who were so close and so ready, but just not enough. Just not prepared for the kind of strength they were up against. And that has to feel bitter knowing that they almost had it.
This is just the first day of playoffs. We are gonna be seeing so many more upsets. We're gonna be seeing so much more dominating play side from all of these teams. We see the bracket right here. We still got a lot of these games still ready to go, and it's gonna be just as exciting as we head on into the semifinals, which are gonna be next week. So TBH, I'm just as excited as you, and I want to see Kennedy Catholic in action. They've already taken down the reigning champions. What's to stop them from taking it into the grand finals?
Yeah, what indeed? We have East Valley against Linden, Eastside Prep against Southridge, Iwako against Lake Stevens, all extremely strong teams. But can you really outdo that kind of first impression, that kind of statement? That is just saying we are here to play. That's like if someone 7-0'd France at the start of the World Cup, France being the defending champions from 2018. Just wow.
Man, it's gonna be really fun. The playoffs are just starting, and of course, we have tomorrow the Valorant playoffs coming in same time. So once again, thank you to the Washington Army National Guard for making this league possible. We're just getting started here in the playoffs, and it is gonna be a fun, action-filled week or two here at WSSEA. But thank you for everybody tuning in. Thank you to my co-caster TBH for sticking around and helping with the cast, and thank you to production Ian for making this a wonderful stream. But this is WSSEA, and we will be signing off.
And thank all of you for watching.